Yeah.
Once I don't know, then I'll go learn for it.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum badi mon be mo be konton na altolla ana konton kendo bimu January 4th 2026 bi afentin natanan ninna imam Lamin Gassama and na co-host Sam Ceesay purunga na sa welcome purunga na nga cool ning summarize men kada question and answer session ti the mala host jam Momodou Sawaneh New York. So be nimmo the question also do ani answer me lino yella pro sa ko you discuss ani na previous question and answers me alon ko nga sudo no mbe imam fana ngin kala wala ani any question me alon ko nga sudo science pro mana na hakilo ko no be imam ba nyinin kala wala men kida ya jammela nati power aning banata power fanko kida division kida nyamin for separation kida aning ya jamme continue da pour man si ak nyamin aning ay tajirin tayal men ke ka banku dingol nga tilimbalia ka dul soron ka dul fa ka dul uday ndi banko kan aning coalition of form tanya dile fo ya jamme fintita banko kan electional loose anin sign thing banko be tembo mento fo adama baro bita faka tata mira so nyinal mo nyinin kar bundal tembe mbe imam nyinin kala mella nanyi discussion also so imam yo bitum welcome to the show yefen so do fala jannin ka nyinin karu kumas
Koku I that blala soto laban blala soto hadamadun dun sako men kada hadamadin kendol da hani musulmayante mbeke kendiale na dawodo o kendia na kobe commencer ala taala tola matan ko nyina bula en tanka setan ma men kada sone me jawalti mira jawalti bara jawalti ana hadama jawalti anin setan marufo alen be tanka wala ngadung bengonin kono bismillahir rahmanir rahim ala to kan ata hinante manso ate nemala manso dunia ane alkiyama ngata ala taala tento ate men ka hada madimoti ayi opportunity dinna ngasi jambi ano wala munyinti ndol membe sidin jan la ilma lana illa ma allamtana mal londi soto manka londi dunketi bar alel londi menna ko wala kata puruka fo moli ngade mario tanka ngini wadia moto meme alon ka be kala masi bodia moto ale be tanka wala ngade manso dunya ngini be fem fola janga e kada Allah tabaraka wa taala la dunyuti ake be na faronte ake na banko na faronte not only Gambia na faronte ake dunya be na faronte ale Gambia ke example to the whole world e kala ku kendol tan tolbul do Gambia be wonyamale ni mem malo fana Gambia bo nyawa limme alon fana Gambia bo nyawa Gambia is the heart of the world ndalafo assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum salam so imam something with a question for all to Sam if any question so within this number you do read la then it finance we any question on sina go on there.
Yep, go ahead. Yep.
Okay, so Imam, question doko reconciliation without truth and justice it will be difficult. It is ko jenyadile.
I mean for actually banko be situation to sign thing wala na last time ko Eko TRC is the best place in Ale Mendi Gambia. Nko yes agree with you, but in another turn it can be the worst place into I Mendi. We all agree to it because something dalilo lebal. Nyama truth, janin truth minala knowledge lab. What that knowledge will about truth someone. Then through knowing the truth, then we can bring the reconciliation. Yana ba karu ka kilako. Nyimmo fula dunta nyola même folo mu kuoti ali kelo bondi tema folo albe folo fala atina dal kanyinin karoke dimara ronta dimara da hanide même folo nyanta kelo le nyanta fala folo ninga kelo fans na kele dimole nginin ka mune moy kelo dalilo ninga la kelo dalilo la wolondo ngin don nana kiti tema belikistin tidinte yala wala mu justice Qur'ano ka wala belikisti tidinte yala bare truth and reconciliation atina no la without the knowledge and the
knowledge of what?
Knowledge of the truth. Okay. Then when we have the truth there, we give everybody your right. Then tola ya maro momenti fulol tema ngo ya maro ka nyimme mentano falil alham nyimme na ya maro tano tola ngani mo munati la ngani mo nginati nyindo fa ngani ngata luwa ya beta mande bar mo bete keno la loyati ko mo bete keno la jojoti ko
so
I understand.
Okay, so you know question on you wala for more call for justice
just have truth the knowledge have to bring the truth to us. Then when we have the truth, then we judge within the truth and justify within it. Then truth and justice.
Okay, but ngam truth ñu lon tala sign by the TRRC kita say moli alon mu ne kita so ngam jamela ko truth ñu lon tala sign ni mo ba jiben na fo wonde.
Yeah, so ni ba jiben TRRC, what is the intention muna na TRRC ki sontala wa intention on nyanta mindful la jel TRR na rasi le pour que ngatanyo samba court bang fo anata le pour nga problème lunda malte ma ngaji be bo problème fala nyaadi le ngayam fa nyoy nga kutu nyoye ngay menketa ngaje ko na karanda e nga karanda ngoti we build a better future for TRRC ta lota wala kamba fa lo rangine ka ayna ay to nya findindi nyen to nya findi da nga nyo samba kiti yoto oto kiti bunda be jele ngo fanan set up da kiti bunda ta true wala bar kula ta keno la without effort.
Exactly.
And those efforts, since then, they are not there, as some say, it passed due. Then who is there to bring it? I believe, I'm not a scholar, I'm not a knowledgeable person, but the experience Allah have given to me, if I'm working with any trusted person in the country, as I always say, I'm not looking to be a president. Allah mendin talande osoto fokaba. Yana bandala concern matol new generation. But didn't only titano kebalu koma. Didn't kebantango. I just a time I come to drive me along car. A motor drive car. Steering wheel is not in order. I have to call for to remember because experience is another teacher. But keba didn't town fana problem today. Car come the motor membitala ele mela tire checking and you're going for long distance. Then you will tire break the water me energy to your tire replace you have problem. Then didn't know kebal bukatan on your com. Then yin kebal yin didn't le kebal de didn't la problem al mot. Yin kebal didn't de kebal la problem al what nano nyo come up then coordination ale be killing na ni bo fendela or the ngabe water bang jibe.
Okay, so saying no question do for Nasudo. Somebody said that the Barrow's government is the worst government. Well, is this something that you can answer or no?
If I come in, maybe atala gerinya, nala label atiaje wale nyama. But to me, the comparison ita barola government compare to Yahya Jammeh government. Yahya Jammeh government ita compare to Jawara's government because you don't know who. Jawara government, wale Yahya Jammeh government wulu. You understand? Because enough na alpha ala kendi along, ala kola, ala na kola. Aftermath. Exam of phone. Yaka water me ipukara resource long. After the exam resource kana. Then the enjoyment of resource comes after.
Yeah.
What a time Yahya Befenge Baromu Yahya Jammeh effect leti. Yahya Jammeh Jawara effect lenti ajewala nyam. Because more kola.
So what is the answer to that?
Wala mundala answered.
What is the answer to that? In direct dams?
He'll
answer direct.
Directly. Barola government, Barola Kola, Mina Barola government Nafalon. Barobe government Mankono, Yahya Jammeh government right now. Because Yahya Jammeh effect, well into some Barobe Walakon. Nyada Yahya Jammeh hand over can not to Baro. Yana ceremoniously and in order. Mbedamento bin tetarraje, but Barobe had taken over Kelawaro, Molka Hakilo Batalal. Did Yahya Jammeh hand over ceremoniously to Baro? He found problem there. No, I don't think so. It happened because Baro was sweared in Senegal. Muna na swear na Bangkok. Yahya Jammeh lo sabu. You understand? Bangkok to be Janim Baro Minala. How much we now in our account? It was distorted during Yahya Bejila Watermen. Molba for a Kodolium and Kodolium. I don't know how true it is. Then Baro came without being found a level ground. Then his own on level ground is then if you throw everything on him, we're gonna make miscalculation to my knowledge.
Okay, so in other words, Jammeh's Barrow's government is still equal Barola government ala nationality ala success at the determine power.
Fanya better power, but science and problem men kono Yahya Jammeh after power. Nte ajembe wala effect kon. But Baro fanan na boja ala dar watule mo atala after power effect minalo na fo Baro ninte. Manum fo ka Yahya Jammeh beje wala unko is worse. They understand unko Baro is better. Now Baro nada unko Yahya Jammeh is better than Baro. Jawra fanan na Yahya Jammeh mina watu mina 9% of the country have welcomed Yahya Jammeh. You understand? But afterwards, one more kidding Jawra is better than Yahya Jammeh. Then there's something wrong. Malum fa nyale na diamo follow. That don't have to go out. Then so we can start victimizing each other. But right now we are all victims of it.
Okay.
So I know itebaro damma jala no la masa kunala Yahya Jammeh bulo beje.
Okay. So there's another question here. Or comments. So make a comment holding Frankfurt Bele relay. Maybe you can also contribute. It's different one because Meta can different soul it.
It's okay, yeah.
Tumbul Tamba Almamo Mane also played a vital role in the 22nd in November 22nd takeover. Corporal Tumbul Tamba with 2 sections are the first to arrive at the bridge to secure the combo side of the bridge and waited for the arrival of the officers and men from Union barracks.
Yeah, I am for is true. Me I don't come witness because as I say, we cannot say everything. We're just going through just to give a knowledge illustration to people. Well, I know then if Almamo Mane play a very vital, important role, and Ninke Alamo Almamo Mane ke aminke Yahya Jammeh madamandunke. Tumbul Tamba Fana, the same thing. The Munana will mean against him instead of a reconciliation plan to talk to them because you the initiator to come on a mission. Then you need one another while you be kono. And it and will be your Kayla didn't me say killing no Alisa Alte arrest na lia Sambana. Yet arrest na ye Samana ye Cindy Koromun and Tenato Ledentan Kula Sa Munaba caring and you know but Alakawa that behavior, mom Tumbul for but Almamo was ambushed. He was called from his house. On that day, he was not duty. Called from his house to go and answer to Yahya Jammeh to Kanilai. And they put a thing because he always go that's always thing. Yahya Jammeh, Almamo Mane will tell you I will shoot my father because of Yahya Jammeh. Almamo Mane will say that. The way that man will turn around, want to coup d'etat you. Even that is true. I will call him. I say, Almamo, telemo. Don't offend them while I call him my expect. That an Almamo Damakatra Bongon, it no more flow. Nyalmamo after coup d'etat, Monan Almamo te but Nana Bongona, Abunki dollar, or I sit a kite. There was nobody close to Yahya Jammeh than Al-Mamo. And there was nobody trust to Yahya Jammeh than Al-Mamo. Malam Falka Faham Bakel. Then no another proof. Hana Mafa man kudeta. Ntemo min no jida Hanisa. And the menso proof dino wala mola wala mo fenketi. Sonko. Because Sonko is the one who engineered all that.
Okay.
Yeah, then Sonko is the one who can tell us the real story about Al-Mamo man. For actually, he was involved in a coup. And if actually he was involved in a coup, Al-Mamo and Sane were right hand of Yahya Jammeh. Why those people think turning around him? Because coup is not something wrong there, but the intention make it right and the intention make it wrong.
So you are saying that Kumang, any coup among wrong unless until it has an intention.
The intention, yeah. If the intention is wrong, then the coup is wrong. But if the intention is right, the coup cannot be right.
Is that a military mentality or
it's military mentality? What military mentality? What human mentality that is? The good have to eliminate evil.
But according to the constitution, imagine like a government take over without democratic.
The truth is, Han al Qur'ano kononko, Anabela Musa la molu. Itadela Anabi Mokane Kaya control parent in Bita Mansa Chawale Kella because Munemo, Abe negative side for them, and Abe negative side on the side of Allah too. Walatina Akoyoko Alin Samba, Ale Mans Ako Ekayako Keledimolo Nintole, Jaluta and Taluta. Jaluta was an evil king. Taluta and Atebe Anabio Mamen Kotono, Dauda. You understand? Walla Guruba, Walta Taluta Molekele, because Munam Taluta Mola Molo, nada yet evil occupation and they stay with evil. Then when the evil is on the land, look, nobody wants evil. Then if when there is evil, why not good get off of evil? If the good don't get off of evil, what will happen? The woman community terminology, woman hadamaya hadamadungula sense that all ended up support the good and fight against evil. Falal mofo.
Yeah.
Okay, ntolen kali ale yonko ben niola la nyimbanko e katanka. By hook or by hack, either against our life or for our life, to make sure this country is safe. Ntolen kali wala ale. Maybe doliye kala e pour molle, barinte sifa dente kala ale. Ando hani bi wakalo bente bule. Gambia jatang anything na.
Yo, so I meant for Kenyonya meant for Tonyala come Yahya Jammeh turning against Al-Mamo Mane, of course, and then the rest of the people. It might be also as a Keno fana. Keno.
Hanata kudeta ni mutonya leti. Manana ya ata mole kila no yata Al-Mamo arrest na yana asinda nyako to ya nyini ka fo mun bekeri. But he don't see here from the side of Al-Mamo mole tada record according to what ngame moy wo mo here. Yeah, and may I find a co is with them. Wale jamfa atara le recording be play Yahya Jammeh. Yahya Jammeh instead of I recording Nimuta. And
all right, so
he didn't investigate, he just believed the one-side story. It's a one-side story. Nobody here from Al-Mamo, nobody here from Sane. Sane is alive. Al-Mamo is gone, but Sane is alive, Sonko is alive. Then did these two people around in Sane, and in I think Captain Sonko, Memo Interior Minister to know, they can tell us the truth of the but Al-Mamo Yahya Jammeh coup d'etat. I don't see any reason why about follow Nyama. Fanyata was clear more. But in Momodou. Ekamwele. Yeah. Yalo Al-Mamo man abetonya dinkirato anin fenke Sane be Gambia Jani la problemo be sila ala kana ka fayitanditi because be kacha alla dron ale sibo landinde nyaati dum wala ya jamme be jikan stairs yala ka duwake foye natalo yitan molbe borde ke pour ala jioten and so on aka wakele every day malum fa ka fa sibo kono mbello ringe aka foko alta gasamani sane nin fenke almamo mane kamana ndebe lorinje men bita ñinindirola wolente tu lori ngate bala jele manteje ndaran ko sani ni almamu ñetara sirin state house ñaatiron la jama ni be juuti suto ka sijele ndemu sajino du staff sajino wadante katolo juuti sajil de itolmo officer sold den ni jama ni ka sifto si almamo state house ma yale almamo don't go home akada ski weekend wala ya na ta kam ñun kuma state house nkoye ko almamo anin sana nkoye ko ntede sibo manela la ñaati don la nkoye sibo kono Yahya Jammeh ka fo ko yetatol ñini sana en puruji la bikoy ko a wulita la ñama do biko aron de som mole amra fon kon ko yela on ñi dina ko men bente bulta son ako wo ngamra wasinin on tata so kono mbe bolna so kono ko over the night there was an fon ko ñu attack ya almamo faale sana yews bun kidola simo fo ya simo baram Dumbuya was killed. Dumbuya Binin Taraja was Somanda. Dumbuya was beside me all the time. I even feel bad. This boy connect to me. Then I permission on Tara Farado. Before I come back to Farado, Dumbuya was case into the market for Yafa. Nkumara hada no I will not live because Tanyama could see for Nimbeje Bukakanyal. The moment take off the drone, Isaja could see for Alaka. Janim Minara Katra Pool Temple. This is how Allah helped me.
Okay.
Yeah, truth the truth there. TRRCMM finti what accusation. Then the court will establish the truth, and the justice come. You understand? Oh, ngasamana with the social. Then we compensate each other. Men anyway, you must something that may along ko set anol not and maritema. More men buluta, more men sita. Wala ka problem also. And you men be problem also. Then there was a time they were at a good point. Then mola jawya kana o jamaji bede. An alkiya malong alaka balance ola londi. Nyela ku kendo siate la ku jawti drong e ko mo kendo. Nyela ku jaw siate la ku kendo de ko mo jaw. Bar bin tolu mola ku jaw killing senyina la ku kende kemela. Wanda justice tiko.
So ananda balance da ananda way la nga jibe jumale side jumale sembo so do ni samari jojo nyama.
That's it.
Okay.
You know, justice. That to me, justice is two words. It's a compound word. Malam Famara, I like today.
No. If I'm be on point, yeah.
Okay, just and tease. To tease the just, they just have to be there before you tease it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So say mbe sambula la fane question do nyininka. We have more questions.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Salvador never knew sita do nga sale den nga murnang. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, so Benjamin Kar Kilinkala Imam La. Then she continues, especially many Saferorke from the previous talk shows. Purka, Kanyin Karo Sawaneh will very not a clinking. But Imam, the left of black line Yininkala, may I not kumata back a leadership honor. Hani America President Ronald Reagan and Naniafole are called trust but verify. Jamela Carola Jamela Wato Kono. Accusation Jamala Keta mo Jamala accused Kujamala. Tonyalan bang for Tonyan Tabang, I don't know. But in Alona Komo Jama accused Kujamala or Kudantanla. Lolo BJ ye Motale Sorong because he accused Lolo BJ. 14 years. So, Nyananka that moment at any given time, Jammeh Farman came out by Mayalon Kokudo need for tire, bouquet verify. Coming ka ka ko tonya and follow janabe action tala kana tan injishola because leader manyana katan injishola nyanta ka ko verify yes it's ye more mentado ko le do ko le you should trust them to do their job but ko be ko ni na ta kawolo foye may along ko abe more la life put la in danger or about a life put la on the line kumaya to sifale verify jani action of betala because do bije Ntela mira data asike do bije wol they were innocent.
Yeah.
Mola nyo fayo nyo kan dron pour place la ko kama akatina e ka nyo bole pour nyen kama ni mari sa bondi je ya take je. Be ka kala sa tra to nya mantra ko kono fo jamme ka fangol verify la.
Wamo tonya the other menkeda. Leadership is a command and control. As a leader. And you the leader, they're telling you that leadership by example. You must be a leader. If you want people to be telling truth, you yourself must be telling truth. So you can
lead by example. Yes.
That's it. If you want people to be just, you must be just and put people into the justice.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Jammeh found centralized and the whole Gambian accept it, including my own son. You understand? The police commander fear Yahya Jammeh. And that fear go down to his command.
Okay.
The army commander fear Yahya Jammeh. And that fear go down to the command. NIA commander fear Yahya Jammeh. That fear go down to command.
Okay.
Then Yahya was like a mini god of Gambia. You understand? Then now there was a time he have control because of his own greediness, the control go out of hand. Because Nyada know I power decentralized. Then Abraham Menkonada, but Yahya Jammeh was the finance minister, was the justice minister, was the police commander, Kafa Nyadi, for IP the Malam for
Commander-in-Chief.
Inspector General.
Inspector General Police.
Yahya was the Inspector General. Yahya was the Commander-in-Chief of the Army and so on. Then he empowered himself over people. Then that explosion come back to him because what goes around comes around.
That's right.
So that's why we have to be very, very careful. This truth and justice come down for them. From a honest person, so the mayor he have inner knowledge of that. Then I justice Marco to go through. But Banco Benjamin, Tignaro, 22 years, Tignaro, Nintol Comina, and Bewo Tembendila, Benyo Banna, Gambia do at a bucket. Then tell a man to near Alem, we just come and TRC, come and Nya for Nyame. It's the best gift to the Gambia. If the intent to bring the truth out and create reconciliation, we make it a lesson, and we not never again come for never again. Then everybody compensate accordingly. Then we make it a lesson. One most rule. That you as a leader must have that confidence to rule that, and your followers obey you. That anybody want to go against the truth, actually everything have a penalty.
So Imam, somebody was saying that Sana Sabali came from America 1993, and then after he was deployed to Khartoum barracks. Was that a true statement?
That is true. We are the same intake.
Are you intake 13?
12 intake. 12 intake 13 train. Until demo, pass out. Demonstration team the good recruits and so on. Promote to lance couples and somebody to the training school to be a demo team for the recruits.
Okay.
Then 12 intake was a demo team for 13 intake. What an to lay train. If 12 intake say they're better than if 13 intake say they're better than 12 intake, I will not deny it because they are a product.
So who is on 13 intake? Give me not bully.
Starting intake, I think Singatan will be 14 intake. Sengor was starting intake. But among the officers, most of the only Sabal level 12 intake. Minto Malbem all intake college. Thank Yankuba Ture Namera 4th intake for 5th intake Mil Mafa. Yankuba into Saban Army Junior. You understand? Yankuba la soldier and into la soldier. Atem original lot. It only more follow the early soldier or the Yemenita soldier at the beginning Mafa. Either 4th intake or I cannot fully remember.
Okay. Okay, so Modo Fanaya Safi Janko, make comment section only give content enough now coming starting from the back. Ako and this school was well planned, no bloodshed. The same day everything was normal again, shops were open and then coffee. So the coup d'etat menkeda 1994. Coup d'etat la mealonko is well planned. It was well planned. Wala tina mo mang bloodshed man soto je. It believed ko a planter in a way that mo jamal bakono meya lonko isun kudeta nyinale I mantara lan jawra man sekunda ka wala tina
Intala miroto kudeta la plano I was not part of it but information came to me. You understand? I didn't reject it.
Because it along kudeta anywhere among kuti me along ko ananta kela ananta banko na define democratically, not like through the barrel of the gun. So it sontala warang it mo dolu fanan sontala me along ko albel mabone banko la moral kirabo koma.
Because menkeda either in law anarchy, lawlessness, that what give the military guarantee to come over.
Not
No, lawlessness is not only in your fala. It's a corruption, injustice.
So that's why we have demonstrations. Well, demonstration also the legal permits to be given on the street express in a proper democracy.
Demonstration happens.
Corruption on the military boiler barracks. It can have power seize.
No, it's not corruption. Anarchy, lawlessness. When the constitution is not respected, you'll have the soldiers coming up.
No. I mean, like when the constitution is not respected in a violent way, but a mankeko come like I said, there are loopholes there. You can exploit.
Momodou, there was no law in Gambia those days. Let's replace our mind back. Gambia was lawlessness at that moment, 1994. It was power, not the law. Do you know who is my father? Do you know who I am?
I'll let you also know, because of our campaigning, okay, comment the poor people, one opportunity to sort of wala campaigning, okay, nepotism member cake and call member cake and body afasa and member power. So, but war among military, among a woman guarantee from code deal, among the separate blood of war. No cake and banko can atulanta will la barracks elena take over.
Ni come tra separate blood of soldier or a calimonala yininka wala follow.
Okay.
Yahya Jammeh Kalile Janabe Kala President. Every minister is swale Janibe Kala minister. Sojaro e Kali Fennekan. Niemal Lafi Anintebe Waro na brother Dobije Kafa Suleiman Suso. Akonya atolo kay mola domor kenson dral ka bebe wala atola doko kay mo bukaw jen kay ko kana duwayo sojaro la doko wala mun to la doko itonya ko le ba muna ne sojaro soto du.
Okay, sojaro atol nantan to protect lale new war sida but into defo na maji na make la billion woti ya atol dantan samba je altare you fon breeder je Gambia malon malo ngamu impact le fon sudo je bantul nana ma kel le fon ke
wala bi a problem wala problème escalate in the Gambia o first contingent bri nada modun dela tarta kawol sabarende damandin campo bese mala dimbala kidola sikata nyokama alala fasaro le wolu ñewonton to damal be ño fala campo kono because of that first contingent ye wallata ye oppose with the regular soldiers men tara kelo la fokaba wolu campo kono bele borda fa ami commandant la bam fo ajutan la bele borda tel ni wol tuta campo kono with my stick ñeñi nin ka first koni ba fole ko Gassama was the only person membentol cool down camp fo la bango e finta because janabe kala ale sibo lante ñaati wala kotenke falona rambelorin gadrumo do falona da lota bundata a hauta bira hauta fa pareta fengo konye ko nya alquran wala aya kare be wala mutala yawne ka men kada ayatul kursi tan la kadi jakum wo first contingent nte wol control wala kido fountain buloko nasti ko damal be buloko no wato le ye fence wala yunum barak la fence o be boyta e sawunta tada banyu demonstration wala ye be killing Nasamba court martial, they were locked. You don't dismiss. And they never compensate them. Come on for first contingent personal bejel yimbe fanyale nyininka. Ndola problema kumaza de kabinje. Nigeria no nada. Farma nakiba kacha moy banga mamfali. Nigeria no nada will make it worse. Then it army commander soto. Man deputy army commander soto. Nigerian only official take over until officers all office function come on for the fania kanya bala kunto. Molbe jana many are said they are up to now be baluoto. Yauna one Nigerian problem on the sign told be gentleman ko soldier the kotenke. Ale more certain men but an banta wouldn't the value be damage. They are even paid more and they occupied our offices yem fintin na dulalto. Benefits all men in castle the yol tayable until seeing a body amembe yo bonding dam malu tema. Army Kelowna the army kono temne. Then political enter inside. Army don't as long as they don't put political inside the army, what they have, they will never have it. But they're the one who bring politics in the army. Okay. That we'll talk about it. I cannot talk detail about it, but whatever I say, even they call me into the courthouse, I can declare myself to them.
So military ni mindset the military role bolo. Nenga tara like itole fenje me alon ko masakunda man tara taka anyama, they can jump in without
police lebe banko kam police kodi police number one is the police officer me alon ko they are trained to police the law. If the police officers have problem to police the law, paramilitary step in. If paramilitary have trouble to police the law, the military come in. That's the last result, and that's what happened.
No, but it's a area element for them. Come, you go nobody be caring J corruption of J, and then Kujamal. Amanka ko come ko more lebe kelekang, tundo lebe Kenya kuala. So violence lebe kekang or something like that. But because certain certain people are benefiting more with the government resources and all of that, well, that's in a military will intervene.
No, that's part of the problem. The lawlessness also is military summon and told nte men say they are take a diamond from all may ente wakid in kaftama. There was lawlessness in the country. And the men left off and let me know.
But in lawlessness, what is Munemu? Can you speak?
To make it short and precise, anarchy. Go research anarchy. What is anarchy? And Gambia the world to Hanisa and B. Alala Manta Bong and Yimbanko Dole, member Gambia, and Yimbanko Dole, and by this side.
Because member Kekan, Wool Water, or will be Kekan sign. Corruption.
Yimbanko Dole, Mantra Bunkan Kidola. Ah? Member Gambia signed, Almatonia, member Gambia signed, and you do want it. Yimbanko Dole, Mantra Bunkan Kidola.
But say, Munan Sai Make, Nuntu Yake.
Alala Gambia mudua bahani soja panko kudem tata me kafuka planda mava mam plande bare momu fenne de mem fang ala fangole wo safi wo kudeta aketa nyame nyime ajibe wonte ordinary matters.
Okay,
The whole world up to now, nobody did that. No bloodshed, nothing.
Ninga tara nung kudeta among bulol mantara ko many along who they are in charge of the system. Among possible kudeta ko nyama in menka comment na program will to wole fo.
I agree with him. I agree with him. I have that suspicion. I agree with him. I have that suspicion.
The same day, supposedly later, the same day, Mulbe, everything is normal. No bloodshed. Mom Banama Blado.
Well, I'm
for 32 years. How about no Nyama? Moro is okay,
I'm coming. Wala didn't unkoeko. Political fanandunta army kona walentol success in the kafutambe damento. Mamfuta je kensenkede. Fenim futantike. Political na the army kon den ni koeko masa kunu kumbalu ida malbe kelola ida o kelolo don na de bambuta army ko manyo kala mutade. You understand? But what be their possibility inside? Mfanam fang sobita wala. Political dunta nang toloko. What political
over plantale. Maybe a planter yamming we can form a unanimous agreement on the key players. All that could design smoothly citizen soul man feel. So you know what for thing.
And yeah, in another went about for incidental matters since 1981. All the way to where we are, coincidental matters bring us to make that cool easy like that with the plans.
Yeah, but I'm going to what will make a can be. As if I'll be can be, but imagine be moment hanya moment mamang among coordinate no military color because when I'm coming a planter, you know, unanimously with the key players and what not. Moment ham blood said man ke cool be sumuta. So but say you know in a question tango those sort of about TRRC. Doko TRRC yalo nga for the TRRC lota men kama dolko TRRC is not a court. Anything has been said to the military is null and avoid. TRRC was not a court. Anything that has been said to military is null and avoid. TRRC is a fact-checking mission. To exhibit fact checking mission, the exhibit is going to be used by the court to decide. So it is for court.
The intention the TRC was established. That intention is very, very important. I don't have much clue about it, but me, what I think TRC was established on is to bring truth, and after that truth, they work on reconciliation so we can have better future, and the mistakes or the negatives we went through, there be a lesson for us tomorrow. Let us not go through it. Nta tiara setanyina nya setanyina la odo mol meni alonko sojaro le mudi komita bari sonta ka witness ti comme last nga fale nya hani banko kanja near crime commit e nyanda tale nyinela ye tankandi wa nyinole nata ye far report wa crime jaweta nyaaw nyanda se level they gonna drop with you there wodo nyu mentu da banko kan ye to nya fo ani mentu da banko kay balanta to nya fola ani men findita banko kan meye fintindi banko kan fo masalangole tol fintindi banko kan bang fo hansa etole menke etole afil kolo right etole be wala hansa be wala protection ola loi nyanta nyimbelo nala ebe kitinda ko dantule ndaman ko loyati de but ya Jammeh len tol introduced to the law ya Jammeh found he was a military police commander. He knows the law of the country and he knows the international law. Wala nankwa jotia to the nyaman jotia. After knowing all that, mana neta sila la banko and then you defend it again because mina wato mena. Ya Jammeh was on a law case in the court. Bininga taro kela wo law case mala na la banda nyadi. Baranka ni memfo former zandam more personal sol ba for ya memfo to nyala.
Okay. Saying 1996 Constitution referendum. Ibota kwenye kalamale. Ni ibota kalama like akatata nyadile. Was it a fair vote on yes or no? Did the majority Gambian Jamal referendum on 1996 referendum?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yalong Gambian Tolo awareness is very, very is our problem. Gambian. Telecom. Awareness, Gambian Tola awareness levels, most of us, I'm very sorry to say it, but it's low. Then even matter someone can. The first thing, awareness is very, very important.
Okay.
That yes or no. Do they educate people very well about it? That's one question. Number two, Ntolo, when he came inside, Ngamolle Bondi, many dabenun liotonu, Waltela Flantola. Sabali wala vako, wada ninna misono menara, mol laftala o mol mella fala on tol sitalang agrita, nganaw agreement nyin tamandi. Kar nyimma tamandi, nyunko yes or no. The enemies, we don't know who is the enemy, we don't know who is the friend. Some people just gonna vote just to take us out, but it's not actually thinking of the benefit or the interest of the nation. And that's what happened. The referendum is at this point. But if at all is something settled right, then actually the aftermath should show us. Then the aftermath shows us that the referendum was not okay for us.
Okay. Say, Yankuba Ture. Ngajele ya monsona diamula because of the immunity fenko member constitutional kono ngamara defana buto o immunity la ko kalamale itamana yankubala muto tenka samba if it is monsona respond na TRRC menna, is it something me alonko is the right thing to do, or do you think that wala samba into mile 2, or maybe there's other issues that
okay I just have a statement on that point, then the rest people can calculate it, because I'm not gonna judge here whether he is right or wrong, but what is required through the knowledge. Military is an institution of its own. Me alonko bankola tanko anala sutro akumata back. Anton be killing na birin na ngankal confidential lela. Wo confidential immunity bankola tanko bi maje sarasita ay kudeta ka nyama aya fo dobeje wala fa kudeta la mare ka nyama maja ya karan. De wala na sojaro la fonko ni exposo, I have to be limit. The nyata nyinkano ya kilu kullo kono de will be different, but ka kili dunia be ya moy wodon tolla banko bo mandin ko kam fo falo buka wulu jama kono yentol londi nyinala. What a soldier must have a confidence. A soldier member na de sita wo temanto ila soldier ya kurtolo kuntu tema wole dia mundide barintela jero to yankuba la soldier ya kurto wo mon kuntama, then he
ide yankuba je ko ko kewole mati
ha so no ma fa kewole ma ba soldier ya e mem fa wala.
Wow.
Ha, because soldier ite mu banko la kele dingoti ite le nyanta banko submissive la banko ite submissive ite la soldier ya ledo
je ikodi
nde danda jelod.
Okay.
Ngato ma bula hakilol.
Maybe Sam si kumandi mfaino okane.
No, let's continue on the questions. Yeah, according to Jera, we can toma abula hakili male bulu will saki tindi fight.
Because soldier ya doku wale soda nyanta menkela. And we doku there are things go find him. Yaron soldier kunda, everybody is right-handed. Do you know that?
No, right-handed.
And it's the only institution and in police kunda. Me alonko everybody is right-handed.
Can you explain that? It's so bonino mo.
Ema nyindri sida mune kidol be bukatara buluba karole eka mo ja kido mo tamara karo.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a hit.
Wow.
The soldier judge no equally with ordinary citizen, because we are baluole kali andum bankola kullo balu wala katara pour me anon ko ñi finta se banko defo den ñi ko way diam baatu ako ente diam la kene baatu
so wodo ila voice kada du mala demanding ila voice adiata demanding nga ila
puno man tra thank you
ala bele demand and yan say amanta normal de
okay hold on speakerphone how is it
good it's good. Perfect. Yeah okay yeah yes. Nyindula is very interesting. Yakuba Ture Lako.
I told Tata come demand ngajibe. I don't have headsets here.
No,
it's fine. Sign came very well, loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Then Momo nyimbe judge la according to your value. But mobe bulala at that's equal value without equation. That's a trouble.
Yeah. So model beje iko yankuba manyana not know like coming at a respond in TRC at Diambalia or Damalia Samba right a mile 2 model fanaya jiko luala karola among taku
modern baden e kan jira mbadan ajibe e kan jira mbuke moy baake
ngo model ya jibe ko naru ala balon furka diamu TRC ni wala ya tinna ta da mile 2 then ala ko man taku dole ya je wonya male dol ko automatically ari TRC is a institution me alon ko ya londi pour momon de ni call je imanya na banko la loi la karole manya na dira la to justify but dol ko inata a prosecute korosa na la fala so saying not only ba inanta prostitute la wala ay ñu dol men yalla ko e tumi mol fala munatena like ibe cherry pick la because ñu dol fane mol le fa men ka da sana sabal ñolti July 22nd I mean November 2020 November 11
more mbare look like I have difficulty to get
Samite Kamuel.
Yeah, Kal be muele loud and clear.
Okay.
Ikamuele sign.
Hanke muele.
Yeah.
Okay, nko doli aje ko Yankuba Ture. Ala ya nyafta kan nyamen because I'm also testify la TRC. Doli aje ko anin loi lonta. Because I immunity men samana ako wala ta cover ka muta ka samba kito but dulko fanan ay korosan if koro Ceesay la fa ya tumi wala ka so say mo jelle mo fa sana sabal ñol November 11 anin faadu dol men keda men yalon ko be tamakan emol samba kito
okay kumo koleata bare yalon hani courthouse ñun la yalla fte kutula ake provoke yo nya e provoke the more angry you are the more you lose in your case. They use that strategies. Yeah, whatever to put on Allah, but I come to Kamfala used to know Kamaje and empower. Because Janin Tiara Sila Lua Minal until I Jerole Mudenkola fall, that's my opinion. That's a law of the law for the land. Then the law of the land should be a sex force. Then through that assessment we set TRC. But in nada we look low upon the law of the land, and we want to bring a law to overlook over that law of the land. Then Camara wala ñin difference funko samana judgment samana. then they have to check first, constitution first. Then sinana na kulta na match. But na constitution of fire. Ndol tubabole luamenta konka wala landi. Ye luamenta rantol dam malte man kommo wabunya. Sama be fit no la samal nantala opinion world.
Okay. So
Jani international law bento rule na constitutional rule follow.
Okay. Saying the same immunity me aloko yankuba ya use for Yahya Jammeh near Samana because mo nana maje Yahya Jammeh mo fa ablola. So the moment kasi ya wala mhani Yahya Jammeh samba court. As a kino I free because anana man
Yalo mo
fa ablola.
Momodou nyanda
Muke moide. Sami kam moide.
Yeah, and yes. Yes, and came with it. Loud and clear.
Yeah, ngabada Imam is struggling. Imam. Alright, let's say ala side lam kodi. Yeah, malo. Sam.
Yes. Came with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Imam Lamin freezing, kodi.
Yep, I put that.
Got to be freeze.
Yeah, I put that drop telephone.
Ekamuela.
Yeah, say came well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yalo nkama mfomole
Yeah, but in the question also, right?
What's the question again?
Ko Yahya Jammeh. Mo nana man fiti yaje ko ika telephone mo muta ya fa bulola. TRRC banda tada fa banda. Anana man so same thing. Iti amera. Ni immunity clause member constitutional connotation. Me yankubo men si fa use. Near Yahya Jammeh, let's say ya muta be you go left that kitten dela. Why can he could use that and say, you name him be for Tonyante because then I'm more for Bulola. Ninte more far lalti. Zita no le nganya more kan fa. But Mara fanyanga men fa Bulola.
Mara maninkol ko kunda yelo buka kanwakar.
Okay.
Yahya Jammeh ni Yankuba. Nte judge nola at the same level. Nyali ajibe ntonna wato mena uniform mo benna. Uniform be Yahya Jammeh la, uniform be Singate la, uniform be Yankuba la. Problem o dori keta wa wato. Ni be Yankuba kitindi la wa wato le ba kitindi la uniform la control kono. Bare biriye uniform mo landi. Wo fana ma another control it. Ika faham bakel. Corolla problem mo nyang hakilo bakang aketa transitional wato kono. Nyang hakilo bakang.
Korosan Ceesay ya.
Yo, sai anin ku kotongol men keta biri toli wula kabo soldier uniform okon. Yeah, then tubabol fanko. You are not guilty of any offense until and unless you are proved guilty in the court.
You are not guilty of any offense until you are proved guilty.
Guilty.
Tubabol be more for that. Tubabol
dole of okay.
Dolko, you are proven.
Can you find somebody without taking him to court?
I mean, dual different tell that. There are
even in America down. The police are Momodou. Kela rightful for in and there were rightful for you're innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Right? So one more standard operating procedure to la Jamato may yalonko near more accused crime at that time suspect lemati because ima proof no in the court yet. Ima proof follow. Amanta court follow case ni man proof follow. Even though witness or findita diamuta mo jama ko jamafo, and it can be that person need to go to court. Court here proof for he's guilty. Janin kubelalaka. But until then, they are a suspect and they are proven innocent. They are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law.
And Sharia fananda belari wala nyama.
Belari wala nyama de. Okay.
Na because ni mobe ko ba kiti la maybe sita mo kiti no wrong. Li kare nginte man kiti olondo so don ko mbete kiti ndila.
Yes.
Inte kiti ndo wrong. They wala na everything every sorry.
So, but Sam, is that applicable everywhere in the world?
No,
well, yes.
Law is applicable everywhere in the world. Because law be cool tembenda without rules and regulation, there will be anarchy. Anarchy means lawlessness. When they were not going according to the rules and regulations, everybody was going to do your own field and your own thinking. Survival of the fittest. That's anarchy. Malam Fagara. No sort of don't wale kanyim problem see for some. What I'm saying, nga court system also, nga justice system also. We have to give them their job to do it. Then we observe. When we see something wrong there, we give them heads up. Yeah, but you mobe ko be kala lawyer inte amira nyam inte ba kiti da wala nyam. Ite amira nyam ite ba kiti da nyindi amira muna kana walu yonde.
Yeah.
Muna kana walu be da amdo karo be tarajel. Fonyale nde made.
So okay. So saying so Jammeh case, as a kenole, it come for William Jammeh. There is no way as a phone ko at a mama I have found different no to I succeed.
No, because I tell him care about him. I call him better justice bunto. Call him, make sure he obey the constitution and rule it accordingly. Then did he fail that or did he get it right? But I call wala fonga nyini nkawala. It's different from just military service.
Okay. Do fane nyini karo ke ako ite la miroto baro yalon baro ko Jammeh mang among amitu. Hana try I jafole a conqueror jafole don I ke to don I te don jana ka fu ate be murlanda wata ate baro man silodi what a kenola so Jammeh fanam ba fala fo ning nay baro taraje abalon fatel tamu gambeti bang fatel Jammeh tamu gambeti so be sabuka diamol de siaka idila miroto baro ba Jammeh nanta nala la na si Gambia bang I will write to Lebang. Scienteng warang is it also safe for the people? For fanang safe the Gambian Lebang for safe the Jammeh moment ko Jammeh abe moment na masibo sembo wata ko Jammeh amenki Gambia for asitarano banko kanabang I safety I banko dungole safe fondung Jammeh na tatula abedami Niamantano kitiola at least I jump for Gambia la for foul. Itala miro munadil.
Situation of Benjamin before TRRC and in situation of Benjamin after TRRC nyanta janne jibela. You understand? Jammeh sio banko kang first time at a family abuse. Because he can easily accept the win. Iko ate wado banko fon ate asibe almantra banko
I accept.
No, but after a balantale, another balan acceptance call another balan. Ayanda tula acceptance ile kang. I Adama invite to State House and I diam because Adama fana be depending atele kanu banko fana be depending atele kanu. But I mentioned time where I panicking, he was not doing right. Then he cannot think right. Ila man say akone niake right, you will think right. By niake right, you cannot think right. The way you do, that's why you're gonna focus on Camara. Then e kam man from mapa be mu togn atide but there are facts inside it then what facts nyolo atele nyanta o clara mole wala nan ko ni Yahya Jammeh bula atata dan muna ne be nyun dole kitindila maybe there's a decisional to get it tomorrow but nyaade to Yahya Jammeh kitindila sama e kanyul men kitinda ndo atele dunda kono mara wala sembenta yale mutro bar kito nyanda commencer la tella
okay saying
kito ata kana la wala de banko ka nyala penal hani baro ka ko e nyama mayna yim banko ka nyaa banko baro bo fola alon ko Yahya Jammeh committee men ama fa Yahya Jammeh fon kamade
bari saying mun kam men fo Jammeh jawra bulana ta si banko kan bunya kono onatina baroto sifa fana kele Jammeh la is an ex-president hana tara abita true kitiola do abe fending but at least afay ko na kana fay ko kana na warani na ta jang ibe don ne la julola o ya tretin abulay na ay na I see na ibe men fala don wala ni na ta system of fenti jang lo ay men fana haiti ari barobe boring na ko fo wala atin na fa ta sana manjam fa at itara because ye sana lon na be daming all this time but niaje mo focus akan because Jammeh na ya mera woni sana nyolle be in fanko so akoning comme attend ko baro fo man tara hanyiri comme Jammeh kewya la kekende ya o mon baro way baro jijale
nde aje nyamen woman ndala opinion na view Yalon ground is very, very important. Yahya Jammeh beje waterman grounding. Animbaro bedamento grounding is different. Yahya Jammeh beje waterman I full control sotol. Balora manse amon full control sotol. Malum for model observe labor.
Yeah.
Nyaya kamon full control sotol. Baro Ekomokla Cindy, Ekomok have control over Baro. Baro, Banko Dingolu, Wole Cardo Fire privacy, then Banko Dingolu have control over Baro. With his own control. Yahya Jammeh, Ntole Kidola Sikan Natanga control, we have full control. We fail. Then bring about a full control, another control of politics. He fell more. The one ko Baro, Yahya Jammeh Jawara, comparison to them, you benila eralem. Because Bibila Hani Baro left a Puru Yahya Jammeh na Gambia, Barota Kenola. Karamane Banko Dingolu. Abe silarin wala ko ni Yahya Jammeh na ranim Banko Kang. Dolbeje melte batunola kitiola because member bankoka.
Abeslerin jumala kuwala Yahya Jammeh la protection of
Asasilano Yahya Jammeh la protection ola. Yahya Jammeh France sila fon la protection ola afinti de bankoka because he know that he have no protection. I menke wala atinna wala afinti de bankoka. De me afinti de bankoka amurna ayo sata mole abanda. Ani baroka ko tinaja. Andunga atala ke ayakas na jandunga aminala mena puka kairo sabadil ani mo mafa muna na be sarrakana ay nana amanjana sarrafa ya nyimbaro fanan ka ko ngalon ko nyaate mal jam political environment me be Gambia wala wasambana yalon Gambia there is no political wala be Gambia malon faru kala mutalaba there is no regular politics in Gambia there is a political war.
No, Nico tribal politics and so on, but Nico political war, Malong,
political, Malong ko political war. Opposition on the ruling government, enyantanyo oppose lale for success. You understand? But it manyo imantranyo oppose come for success. It can you oppose towards each other's destruction. and each of them want to earn their own success. Wala nang ko political wala be Gambia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
because Emma la fi barola nyaaw ku kendo ka ajay. Nyaaw ku
baro fo yo complete.
Baro ko la jaw mala dam ma fo mbuga nyola kende afo.
And baro fa naka opposition la jaw ma dam mala fo.
It's a political war. Even thank you, Ben Suda, abe situational mentor, he can be at negative, but abe situational mentor because of maybe that political war make him to build that defensive bill. But many people about kini can corrupt passing about kini can disappoint Allah. But saying the government is against the UDP. Government man love UDP la success jala. UDP for man love government la success jala. Ni tebe UDP la support kan tebe fonko government la support kan. Ndamal la fi tele karo jala because tebe opposition of support kan. Opposition of fanan because tebe masakunda emal la fi tele karo jala. Anina karo belare emal la fa jala. That's a political war, boy. To me.
Yeah. Ila umutonyal.
Okay,
Sam. Malon for you kuma suto be men file Imam Lamin kan because nga many question ni answer section of thing for you answer fan call men na science will debate. But while you are doing that, let me hear from you, Sam. If you near kuma suto be men ngin kala whatever comment min kala.
No, aka yanyin kam men natanga ni mol kamen yinenka. They are very important questions, and just that Jamela na Gambia left akadoma nim fai water draw, pro Jamena Gambia, and Imam and Memphor and President Sabolo are not comparable. It take compare nola because the situation will faral. Jawara be Jamme be Jawara bula watu na prior na. Atuta Jawara bota banko kanyadi Jawara Gambia marano nyadi le fujanne be kolaje.
Allah Akbar.
If you look at that root cause, Jibe follow, it will make sense ka Jawara bula ena because among kuke. May alon ko sa
among kuke bari among kuke bari Imam nyol ya fo membe ke kan banko kan is an anarchy.
With all that, the whole country agreed that Jawara is okay. Ala molle yetinyaro.
That's right, exactly. So men left for the world.
Say Jammeh for Sinano le afo. More for Sinano le afo Jammeh is okay, but ala molle faro.
Yeah, but Nia Jibe Ninko Jawara Mankuke, Ngafo Dalilo Menka wala minti Jawara himself. I think he was a great leader, but among coming molu mantim manyami, ala dula mem mantim mawalemu ala molu maranya many bedo kualai. Bao many bedo kualai betinyare bala itinyaro okay. He could have avoided that. He could have avoided the Naka action turn on Kawola Bondije. Because Nimo Kuron be Korodo Kola, Betinyala, Bela Kulchinyakan, Ekata Jenkin, Kata Mutale, you hold him accountable. Jawara Mawoke. Dolubije, I Fayandele, but for the most part, money at in Nafonyin Kul Be Wuluta Foteng. Even though I declined on Lafta Kaji, which was the right thing to do. I left the IG, but a Gambia the same more looking on Wulita. Ka a norma ka fa ni tete jang bitakal mekala nyadi ya norma price si ko tenka sita wala ka tatala masi woti bari bra declare dami watu men ko akanyanta ji ni nga jeta no time it would have been very good. Allah okola Jawara among Niajibe from a humanitarian standpoint and a criminal standpoint. Abuloman no cool kono mensa foko Jawara lenyi influence Jawara lenyi ke mensa tina ya samana ya sambeta ya kitchen. So Katabula and Murna Banko Kang was the right thing to do. Jammeh did the right thing. Praina Banko Kang. All right. So on Jammeh's part, May Alonko very common Banko Kang mo be along Jongula Shatotale more than 14 years. Wo human right violation or Jama. me yalon ko man ke jawra jamano so walatna wo ku dan taw kono don itenyum fulol kompiano so nin jamme ko abina banko kan wo be question jamal le race la not only for ba mutala bang ba prosecutor le bang or but anything else jamme himself would be a threat to Gambia momo e kudeta ke I mo soto je ani I loyalty soto army kono I kudeta ke kudeta nyi sita je sanji mo nim fula sita je o be hani lungu men na be bola banko kan ala loyalty hani bi ala loyalty be army kono kawo bula ka fo e free I na see banko ka wonyama can be a threat to the country it's possible at the think but it can still be a threat to the country because as a wulunole I could plan I could don't plan to nyama sa plan
Gambia so yorol bije
well regardless
ECOMOG will not be in the Gambia forever.
They are not going to be there forever.
And that ECOMOG through the coordination with that ECOMOG, Yahya Jammeh Finti that will protect prior Finti. Yeah, understand. They are protect our family kanda manka banko kandi. But the model la fengi ni kala one quick sondala.
Okay, go ahead.
Fonko yale ko Yahya Jammeh fenke airport lo kodi. Anale biri ko le sika alandije.
Airport lo jawara jamano.
No, be mena hana ay ko atule e ka fatule airport lo mana nana biri ko le sika alondi ba. What is this other responsibility for what I need for ama moki moliake but it's under his vision then let him clear that why he cannot clear it then
but Yahya Jammeh mentality member he has to commit no crime
nobody say he's accused
he's innocent until proven guilty so the only thing is
Muna nata silo mura na nde bibi lala ni ngadi ata nganstanga Gambia kono.
No, the only Yahya Jammeh nata. Of course, he's going to go to court. We know that. Come and sana manja nyul keda nyami, right? But kafoko nana tabe amanya nala mo right to le as a citizen.
No, abangu dingola right to.
Yeah, and also nana na fanang kafoko abe bankola security lo undermine na wo fanang. It's not a valid point because Bangkok
it's a possibility.
Is not a valid point because Bangkok but you have the military like Kasamanyol Sifal Beje. Can do the military when they can protect our country. Yahya Jammeh manke kikendodi. So you have the ECOMOG there, you have our police and other things. So more kilo. What na Bangkok? Niaje way security mamandi what security mantara correct
well ntela jeroto menyanta kala wala manke bring jamme tata
so jwala
tata TRRC lota molu findita ni revelation jama baketa mo jama ya bolo chodiata ninga ba nyama parola government nyanta wulira wotole ka fere ke jamme faneta kiti inshallah membe kering ya samba ay kitindi ni ya kitindi bawo benga nyilal nako he's innocent until proven guilty in the court of law so asamba in the court of law ya kitindi
why can't you extradite
and that can be done without him coming to Gambia.
Brother Sam, don't forget also they put him under security because Akada Damendo they don't have anything with international to my knowledge. Then what are not see what Temando. You want to blood of the body say yeah extract but I don't see Damendo Equasialoneta extract knowledge.
No. But Alan Silo Lebije. Diplomatic channel Jamal Lebije. Banko de were that echo wash kono. No na that bla Jamal kono, ku Jamal kono, organization Jamal kono. But hani kabi international pressure silano ikanne diplomatic channel law je follow diplomatic channel ta follow ka jibe for isa sambano ka itandala ko nying is a prime suspect lafta ka kitinde ka jibe na luabe man follow ko based on I menke na banko kan.
Do you know that cannot be happen until and unless we set the ground? But the political ground is not set. What are you best manner?
Yep.
Instead of we focus on that, we keep on saying, I talk about our own party. I want to be the leader. I want to be the leader.
Yep.
Then we don't set the ground for it, and now we blame Barrow for that.
Yeah. Well, I know from the beginning, okay, yeah. Wala monkey because
Barrow maybe Mosa Barrow. Amantra fumble completely. Barrow, I can't tell a power sort of bed. It's true because members support Kawala na kontele power sort of Yahya Jammeh. Yeah, but control Yahya Jammeh control sort of Barrow.
Yeah.
Almutonya for draw. Okay.
Yeah, so say Yahya Jammeh abe position abe ifo TRRC be kela sign we don't know. Fabe TRRC la cool for habitala justice through the court of law nobody knows because Barrow commentara focus in fenkan proka murumanse ala koteke. So Yahya Jammeh fanang puraitara audio didakan abe kumabal fula ay support sul bidje is still even in the country or not in the country is still a problem Gambia because ajibe ECOWAS mantasi famola kula wala ni Yahya Jammeh made ha audio kiola member mantora. So that means the audio kill another involvement in the politics from externally is even giving Barrow's government a problem for can I go discuss in the ECOWAS.
What is government? I don't mean current. What is government?
Barrow is not the government. You for moment wala masakunda.
Wala Barrow masakunda la kuntiol da mamanga mansati.
No,
Barrow
da better that bono laje.
I don't know that but I tell him la kuntiol bal menketa nkoyeko is a division of labor. The police have job to do. The military have job to do. The intelligence have job to do. The civil society have job to do. Are we doing those jobs?
Well, who's supposed to make sure that
if the police commander have his right properly, those communication coming from Yahya Jammeh, they have something against the security of the nation. In the treat la follow. But every time they can just make a voice Yahya Jammeh. Are we going through that? Because and people are ground there playing politics just to bring him back because we can bring you back. As a Kenya in politics, if I play can come Makala.
Exactly. Because ECOWAS for Antitala no ikuka see ikafu Yahya Jammeh ka message kiwe ikafu iko nime da ha audio kiwala.
Because we cannot control it on our own, then ECOWAS is there to control it for us. What's wrong with us?
So what I think you masakunda wallahi ni mufufule masakunda tidrong alanga tonya fo ni comme sabe fo yaji ni bibi
masakunda da mandede banko masakunda banko dingol fanan ngalanga fem foy made bi control masakunda ti.
Okay. Imam, do kujang ako brother Lamin Gassama, are you trying to justify military takeover? Yalo you joined them for the man like
I'm not telling him I'm not trying to justify it. I'm telling me why I'm there. Because I told you if nyale lama manko ntolbe loyalty but na intentional loyalty menkan. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'm not justifying anything, but ntebe mfongole justify kanko. Ntenyaje nkafutema, nkafundima, nyindalilo la nkafutema. Ma situation ojabe nyame ngajo ka jatra prumfane ndake. Anu njama beje wole atile ndake je.
Okay. Ako fana nyinkeno fana ko fana. If you are to be truthful, after 1994, things becoming worse. You will agree with him.
After 1994,
things has become
after 1994, declaration declining starts from the first day we took over. No for
okay, so you agree with him, right?
I agree with him. The thing, then we don't have anything at it. We cannot turn around because the public are behind Yahya Jammeh. We cannot turn around. Then tol powerless tale brim but transition or kono. We were powerless during the transition because of the communities civil is against us and the international is against us. Then the plans we came in, they tackled that plan from us. Then we have to go according to their plan now. That's 2 years transition. After that 2 years transition, then civilian government come up. Was civilian all another Yahya Jammeh controllated them malaje. You're gonna be a president for us. Then told to the uniform
Nali alon fon alkana take over ke fan.
Because was not there anymore. What a Sabal problem with Sabal core. Already planned. We have to go with our plan, whether by hook or by hack. Because voting the enemies and friends, we don't know who is the friend, who is the enemy. Sabal be balurin and the balurin many you say there. Then let us not forget about the history. If you forget about the history, that's the knowledge. Then we will not judge accordingly.
Yeah. Okay, so end of the program, another brother said Jawara committed no crime. Do you guys agree on that?
The value, no, I will not agree 100% on it. The value. Yeah, he cried because at a fana many ba couldn't know at then they are under his supervision.
So at a time of corruption, he's accountable for that.
He's accountable for that, but the levels are different. Okay, because what is a corruption but a social sharing kele. Ekamole nafa den wala so. Banto sa corruption on found them madam. Buka mole buka kan you make a sunyaro ke den silo de da molta complain da why.
Yeah, but I move from file make that's Mustafa Danso. Was not that correct?
That was the 81 coup. Then that yalon coup d'etat nyeki nyibita coup d'etat la coup fulale balwona nsayala.
No,
then even in the law there are different.
They captured Danso alive. So munadina ya execute.
Political what man to the question nyanta nala nunjuna tenate wala answer bar saate dem.
Yeah, for a market in the round, we made a back of a more be remember that. For a monkey in the room.
He was captured alive.
Yes. After he captured alive, was he prosecuted?
He was prosecuted accordingly because there was a book about their prosecution. Then Majesa, but there was a time I even have that book.
But a lot of people, Kuko Sambasana was going in and out of the Gambia. The whole time.
Mustafa la problemo in Danso la problemo le kafta nyoma. You understand that judgment through that you will le kafu nyoma and so on. Then Yajeko is a very dangerous person. They started with him. Seku Ture wale nada the rest safe. Ako jaware ko nyule menke if I can fully remember. But ngamra molbe nyin sediala. Ako jaware ko nyule menke amanka ku kendet. But aketa nyaw nyanke kendol le muti de. Nyinte mumbe soron nale saje ko sama nyim banko ke kendol na da nyapila banko ka nyulbe na falal bar niye fa yela banko ke kendol le fade sama wandi banko ke kendol sina nyapila banko ka ta kuno laje
ando ilo kumo mutonya because mamara wol birwol bota army wala ke kende ya mamara atul men fa wona ta jalma alman hani waro ke jodol for start the join army because Mustafa Danso nyol la time kada na F74 Canton Fati from Kerawan kada fengo nyol will ka cool sifake at that time in the military dol dindi mala nyaw but we heard about them so ngabara imam fon solo no atulla ni be military for wo time wala ke wol sotoda
ndesa même fono Gambia no le ndesa même fono Gambia no nyim problème o dinkata baake afanuta baake nyim ko mbanyim problème o no malambe nyo sari na le faaye ban tak mo kilinta tula banko kam woto ngong hakkilolu murunde ake nga karandanti nga yam fa nyoy nga kutu nyoy nga soma nyasi ngalual ni meati na nyunkusi fate kela, because we already see it is an experience for us. That's our one way. The other way, Nila Prabhudu ko justice, truth and justice. No reconciliation before the truth and justice. What we have to set the ground, we set the law, we give the way to the people who are in charge of the law. Then let them go. But all of us cannot be lawyers, all of us cannot be judges at the same time. Ninkombe kala dombe chocho le sianda banko kam. Ibe do nenka wamu wandi falet. Amankete fade ba dole famude. You understand? Do beje lanjuro keta bulu. Ite be kamfaro kam eba kajafila. Adingo mon fenkela de. Abadungo dol menge beje mon fenkela de. Otakuwa keta nyawo nyande, nyantalo na ngani kono tamo, nyantalo na betama la kono nyame, be finti la kono nyame, bar nimmo long. Alamalendema.
Yeah, so saying I'm some, the program will wrap no sign. Ning some question those that say this has been a very, very great program which Jamela story. Namara dole konye ko ako kanin line na kila museum wall to know ako Borola government fail us very bad because men happen to TRRC ananta kala karandi role for Gambia for janinga dunia be banna. Enanta the museum wall lon na because aning I imulia come 9/11 ya kija nyami downtown World Trade Center. Imagine ye statues ki mulmen bantaje ye fenkol ke je meyalo ko mulkataje to pay tribute every year. I want to tell gam kanilai nganta kala museum dulale te meyalo ko nyimbamba dinka nyola ani nyim dulal men yalo ko jame use puruka ka gambenol tocho ka gambenol fenkendi nyin be nanta kala historical places leti for years to come purni kamala asifa come like dunia bolu unta sifa jela dunia bolu kono ko tanke. So and it will be a learning lesson and it's something me alonko it's going to be a relief hani men be kaburo kono fon abekele fan quality so ngamere ngo miss opportunity found lose there because ngamere kamol soron damin to jana NIA kan nyumul ko damin to ngamere tade jele ji renovate all those areas. They should have make another location and then leave those like a museum. People go and even pay money there and see this is because the only thing is we're gonna accept it with good faith and learn from it and educate ourselves. Gambia kan buso bula mo kun kono ay famo badingol al gambenol dente nyame nga nyolo nyame mvol badon kamo kaunta ka kuntu ka fankola tambola kamu ni ofo before TRRC ni ofo momonde abafle umuli akolte ka nailo mbuso ta ka doti mo balo kan ka kamola ke ya fenke alma tanye ka call men bekeda either you are a victim or you are the one who did it men fon ka ke molla wol fon nata ke victim wol kata lopta no ko baba job mobe lopta no kono amam atara jara rola altata nyapa kanjali akawda de fali afa
anu baba menke ya jamela mansakunda
so wo sifa will bring into document like ake come like a memorial thing every year for nanta jura lale ka jeko nyina happen tan tolla and we take it with good faith but we learning from it and this is part of us I can win karambunte men new tada will timur no but again ya jamme fo hanatara alabanta nyawnyan de nyama ata fo nanta comme menki fenke nyol sifala Stalin nyol sifala sifa fo e katuo nyama fo alabanta to nyama mumul kana ka jibe
Allah Akbar. No, it's true.
No, I'm serious because as Sifa 400 and something, almost 500 people were lost in the Gambia. You understand it? Many of them family member. Neither a family man affect, neither bad man affect. It's about fella. But Mujamal, Mujamal. Kado American fluent men banta janti will no killing loy kono. We are very good tight friends. You understand it? You want to you borrow kuntung. I like Ceesay in Fenke. Mahmoud Ceesay, I know him personally. The last time I met him, I didn't fly on a I was there. I can't remember. So mo Jamal na men long, men long. Dolbeje motor accident, will disappear to Onyama. Dolbeje, Abuka from Sadala. But the Gambian will never mutanga na history and part of us.
Modo mela kuma kuntu bile mubar ninto mansabuka kitindi. Nya history jibe. Bile munkafa nga mansali kitindi. Kendi ata nyawne buke kitindi, jawi ata nyawne buke kitindi. Biko mansa kitindi do kole ata bake. Wala nanko ya jame jote ata le drum. Biko any responsibility le bebulu. Dela model fa muna ne fa wala important de. You understand? Ajote ata to barnata ba ke kan nyama mamara nyanda yunjote ya soto. Bara mantra ke ka mansa kitindo kole ata le. Ma fete kitinde ban nunto nyaaji be in history. Mansa buka kitinde. E ka den de do ye nyaka sa ko alala bata kitinda al kiyamalo. Sekutura ko akonyibe mansa ala ngala bukori de revolution. Ngati dala robula ko nibe mansi ala ila mara fengol bokol ko siman keso malam fare kom fa mbak siman keso ako siman keso dol beje foy e kawol tombo kono le ya fay kare nyol tu siman keso kono nya tapi eto do mola dialon malam fe ka famle da hadama do abia den da hadama do beje loi fonction ta pour ye bo banko nyaka. You understand? Hadamadungo do sonda luwa monson sotota luwa monson pure banko bobu nyang banko nyaka apemu kilu al kitin drota anin luwa tidin dingo pech. Wata sa luwa symbol le do di mansala de. An symbol dol beja ya bal wodeta mansa nyata ya ka nyama. Nalo ya ko ni mol malembula do ko la nyini na nanga nyini nginke. Then you prove yourself guilty or you prove yourself not guilty. Abanta. But before go the contibo buka ba den kama mfare nyin kanata dunia contibola. Arki ama contibon de kanala wala. Wanunto mole bela limani mansa ya maka mumide yaje ko alala ni borolem. Wara ala duna sa contibon ha femvenke kani alala bula nyola yela balwolta ya tenten. Nunto mole ka ko nya. Balbin to la mansa kitin do wastano la dinna de. Baye tole jibe ila mansale ke kitindi nyaadi alian anana moye gelle kitindi kono foyo soro bar tol kono gelle kitindi kono foyo soro mbe example je benyim banko men kanja tam so ramole amara membe nyaado ba disa nyanda tala daman anim biabe daman de fatata
yeah.
Mona kanandi wo be may ko because of I manse amen soto wala na kanata wo be ma wala ko ya jame joti atol dro wala borende ban ni wonde
wala ka wala fo ka fo wala tena abe kole ala le jamme bisikiti no le bara be kole ala le back because ala cool thing cool tada nyame but Sam we can just ngambara science imam tentunga jai back I need series 5 as episode 5 a very long series sign today kada question and answer session at least nga question jamalel nga safon tada through all different ko nga be nga opinion sol ning question all ning ngebe fenkele ngebe tandile the last one that comes in is ako in him humble opinion Jammeh so no respect so the victim and he did not regret all the atrocity that was on his watch, and also he said that and this explained why he did not apologize to the victims. He released so many audios but there was no one time he mentioned victims and the family. It cost Jammeh zero to do that, to say sorry to Gambian. So yeah, wala nang kafumuli ko in Jammeh's mind at Fenke. In Jammeh's mind, so what it is very important putting
Modu,
la point of view in a court of law. Court of law, and the Gambian will be balafalai. But at least Mosina Amoy at a Bemen following quarter. With all this different atrocity, especially November 11, Mayor Lonko, either from Quabit, Libra authority, the Procafo.
Authority there. Yalo Modu.
Kokelembo for the Imam, Usul Dabo, Aquate Jammeh, Yamfata Jammeh. Amunad na Gambian will to Yamfala, by the honey.
Osenyo kwenda ko atese yamfano Jammeh. But Gambia
intending Sam Ceesay Ndolte Yamfala and Momodou.
Ha, because menkeda come yin point o men foten. Ninja memo de darlade hana biringa fintita yin temanto kan ati alon ko ate mansa experience le. I was gonna be a good friend with Barrow. Nte mistake all men ken. Nkana song our mistake all ka hanim bejana nyaonya. As long as naka telephone communication also no. Mba kandandilale. You understand? And the same time, ngana mistake ko ninga realize in sontala. Kafu ko amon some mistake ko la sontala le. Bare mome yalon ko balannale mati. Ata fo yalo modo beje wakala mistake ko jere. Bara buka tonno mol kan kafu ali yamfanye kafu le kutun kanno. Bara kafa mon son ala mistake ko la sontela le nyamon so la no muna findinde banko kan.
Okay, I saw that, but I'm also verbally.
Among Hanisa Fawarole Bacono. What Fawaro Yaman Bacono, Puriana down, Kafo Molokale Hekadumake, Quibukano.
Ibugano, okay. Say
but he knows I mean, the son Fawaro member, he still want to prove himself right. Alale Afonyama, Mokuruma, Alale mindset Wanyama. But you want another more candle and incredible mistake what you know. By this time I will apologize. But I many mistake what I be keka waterman alone I be keka.
Okay.
Because I'm that's only his or sex. Alala feeding do nyama.
It's like Kesofo,
yeah.
Yeah, okay, Sam.
You want what how can you diamond baker and yatra tell him? What does it take to say Gambians Alhamdulillah? Akadanya manna intention balam purukal makoi. Bare moment para makora tinyaro ka worke wala bul. Nyintinyaro men kedam bul dam fa ma realize hekado. Maybe if God have trouble gonna finger I will bundle trouble okon. But people are suffering that trouble at the city in January what you all know so. Email soron to a cooker and candy. Yeah, Dalilo Jawala ne sort what are you also on diamond continue to do? What he's committed.
Yeah. Welcome back, man, Imam. Sam, so you can close you can say your final words.
Yeah, finally. So but anyway, so left a man for the Redula Doma, left a cow to Jambandi because nothing off on Nadiam or Kono some years back, when I'm minty. Mile 2 Central Prison. Ntango Talon some years back, nga for Gambia Nyantaka Water Sorong. Nga prisoner or bondaging is Sambajal Pacharo, Mombajal Pachalo Kulfokam. But in Mile 2 Central Prison, it's a Tana Masakunda Tanoake Presidential Library. Mealonko President la collection of Membeke la Kokona Betraje. Gambia dingo si bob for Kabo Katon for Koina a Bekataje Kataje Jube. Misalfe your first floor ke Bekala story building at first floor Jawara Jamano la what. Membeke the Jawara Jamano library traje. Second floor Yodi Jamela. Third floor Yodi Barola. Yeah, below Nyama up to like 5 floors maybe. And then in the year's time San Nal Alcodenke is a carry Dofan bill in another building structural abala ka presidential library ni dedicate wo ma fondron melonko e kanyum men be futen men keta jamme jamano kono many be keta je to ni many mon be fata e 14 nila ina talol be traje ya je wona talol be traje the whole history ni amo dro history nga ban men keta la jamano ta be traje o be kumala back ka all reserve ina talol ni everything e traje but anyway left a to add wrong but then at the end of the day the imam tend to like because coming up I'm short on time now Kai Imam tend to back Kajay. This has been a tremendous improvement in public awareness. Kamolu sensitized many ketanung from 1994 and before that and beyond. Okumata back mo jamai ku jamala karantol benga fenna karanja me alonko. Imam ye revealed jang so Imam Bafre, thank you so much. Be tentulambe jaila alama e kamele bulfana.
So hello, Amin.
Baraka. Imam, yo different balan ala sam la kumo kan wala mu alama alay kan me bulu alama ila nyato kayala ila karande wol fana alama kele la kumo mutalati alama barajo kele be karan ben nyabani be rol men ina de sacrifice ta wa ita mo volunteer ta pour kana kayin cool be bonde ni nyoko no nyina mo 5th episode kabo jamme kabo before jamme jawara na masakunda be nyamen kadung ko le jamme keda nyaaje fana da power so be senyata anu babo to atrocity men keda jo jonkla solo life anin kana coalition 2016 and coalition of failed nyame fente je mamme ma no stone was left unturned nga ko bere fata personal nyini kada back and forth keda number hours women don't is more than 13 to 14 hours altogether. So like kata kurkatla alama alejo yenyi ka gambele imaki nyinka mapurumole puri fantandi also ya lillahi alale like once a military is always a military but don't saying malon for ni na ko per for ibe body dale ban for you still have your skills available.
Ko bebe ala bulde. Eko ye kenjiki ba ko ye ba fi fanan ke kenne de.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but Imam, alama alejo, be tend to be jaila. So your final word to our audience. Our audience have been really listening.
Yeah, be Gambia ndeka memfo nyentol kebali aka nyunga nyama. Atol nyanda tarra driving nalanka fala la keten. Ba nyaja bi atol be problème mo kontol kebale maka nyama be yamfo dalal bulu. Bare na misono wala mo hansa atol fonnin kelo ngalondi on the track. Then nga fentual bul me alan ko soma nginte jang. Ale foundation o sodal membi anni membital. Bare kunun wala bi wulu bi wala soma wulu. Yela after soma kolekule de man kunun nimbi sodo. Ila ansa jama e baso darronde. Oran kana ngina kunun mentambita meyendundi bi kono ngasoma nyasi kunun nimbila den somate monela nyam. Ban ngina ta kunun na mbe bi kono ntole ka kiti bi damalela nin kombe soma mangama expect ntawo jalad oron de kam fo mole tabiro namnandia sinkro loku bankola loi kunda bankola sojaro kunda bankola police kunda bankola doku kunda bankola civil kunda nyanta nyule regulate la science bo problème ko bara madam to menyo regulate non kombe sinkro lon la karelo lon la tembe fonya asade. Yeah, thank you for kuma dole for prison. Ndamara prison important provinces le. Isa samalo doku ya kunkol doku ngana faso bari mo samba prison te ba balun la dron ada bukan nafa fenke mo len tama bra wosoron dron ba ani prison na fa yenyante soron na puruke betiandi imanyane soron na puruke kasar. Yo kuma ko ya da damanto betiada bota ala bula bota kila bula bota na alfa kendol buru. Alama nga moy nyamen son mole songala niyo ya mutan sufoli ya bara nyam budu nga kuma foja menka da kuma tinyara wo menka nanganiyat na e motora fana wo menka nanganiyat na e mode ya fana wo menka nanganiyat nangani mo menko banko mbe aɗon ko aɓe tunen kanne membe makoyra pour que bondo tunen kono wala findinde kan diyamundi ngin diyamula diyale mu tonnun diyamuta juna karum bota jeewaɗo mena 2000 jenede sole walinne nkoye kon am no gonna talk without value ñimbe diyamula na banko la kullo ñimba fola ayonta nafa soro na banko en balante diyamula na banko kullo ngalandi banda just because of laftal don ko en taw kala wala na mol man te diyamu but anytime ñanda diyamula ka diyamula assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Imam, just to let everybody know, for some other, follow-up phone call programs. So that way we'll give you a little break now because you occupy like five weeks, which is exceptionally great in Anama Miss Lato. So Alama Alejo, but definitely we'll bring you more. I'm pretty sure people would like to hear Hanamanke this particular area, a related area. May you have vast knowledge in it. Sana especially Dino La Carola, very important na bakal.
Inshallah.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Ma'am. Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.
No fear or favor, justice.
Yeah, thank you. Barakah.